It's tough getting out of bed to face all the chores ahead. Till that aroma comes through when the Folger starts to brew. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
Today's show features this product. Born in Detroit, made in the USA. Good evening. Well, here in Michigan, outside, it's 40 degrees and raining. So I don't feel like going out in the garage and dealing with any of that cold nonsense. So I got a little project for us. That's why I made some coffee. You should sit down. Maybe bring your loved one to see this one so they can understand why somebody would do something like this. But these don't grow on trees. So this one, when you jack it up, it drops. So there's something wrong with the hydraulic part. Either there's no fluid or whatever the case is. But instead of throwing this away and going out and spending $100 or what have you, buying a new one, just get some jack oil. That's what we're going to do. I want to restore this. This is a Sears and Roebuck. You probably never heard of them. They went out of business. But they used to be everywhere. So what I want to do is try to restore this to as close to brand new as possible. Tape off things that I can't replace and take everything apart, see what the problem is, and fix it. That's what we do here. So if you're interested, stay tuned. I'm going to finish my coffee, and then we're going to start taking apart a hydraulic jack. So I'll see you in a few. Okay, so while I was talking and the camera wasn't rolling, we found out a very important thing, which was that if you remove the oil filler plug from this hydraulic cylinder, and even though it may look like there's not one drop of fluid in it, if you turn it upside down, you might find a surprise like I did. So, okay, another thing that we found out while the camera wasn't on and wasn't filming was that I only brought this wrench and I need a bunch more tools. I need a slotted screwdriver to unscrew these casters. I need a hammer to drive this pin out. So there's a couple tools that I need to go get. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to shut the camera off. I'm going to go get the tools, come back, and then we'll see what we're going to do. If we're going to continue tonight or call it a night and do it in the morning. So I know you're looking forward to this, so am I. I'm looking forward to finishing my coffee too. It's delicious. All right. I'll see you soon. Oh, man. Hello. It's the next day. It took too long to find all the tools and supplies that we're going to need for this job, so I couldn't do it last night. Apologies. But today's a brand new day, and what I want to do is I want to try to get this all apart. And we're going to put a stripper on the paint, and hopefully it's going to be around 60 degrees today outside. So I'm hoping it's warm enough to take these out and paint them. That's the plan, at least. And then we can reassemble it another day. So I'm going to leave the video running, and I'm going to just go to town taking this apart, and we can do some fast forwarding. And I'll see you when it's over. Wish me luck. It's behind door number 1. Let's see. Oh, nice. I was worried about this. Sometimes on other stands, they just have bearings sitting in a tray with grease. At least these are in this nice little plastic thing. So I'm going to clean this up. We'll put oil back in there. Get these freely moving. Like I said, I've never done this before. Taking apart a hydraulic jack, so it should be interesting. Exciting. Nice. Okay, so let's marvel at our accomplishments. One here too. Need some super penetrant. That's what is needed for this job, super penetrant. If we're going to get this done, I just need a tool to take these clips off, or whatever they're called. And once we're done doing that, we'll put the stripper on. I mean the paint stripper. Okay, see you soon.
He likes death and destruction.
All right, so I'm back. I went to Harbor Freight to get that tool that we needed. Slip ring removal tool or something. I don't know. And here's something I wanted to point out that people don't realize is that when a man goes to Harbor Freight to buy just one tool, he doesn't leave with just one tool. That's the problem. So please, stop him from going. Anyways, so yeah, I got it. The tool we're going to use. And then, of course, I had to buy something else. Might as well show you. Why not? Guys like tools. I bought some wire wheels. I think I'm going to put them on I have a drill press. And I was thinking of having them on there and maybe, I don't know, something. I mean, we'll use them for something. Or I could always put them on like a cordless drill or corded drill, whatever. And, maybe do shine the alternator up or something. But that's not the point. The point is we're going to open this package up and we've got to take these off. So the video is going to continue from right now. And of course I had to make some more coffee. The best. Get a variety pack there. Let's see, I need these. Out with the old. In with the new. I like these ones, the silver. Okay. Might as well put these away so we don't lose any of them. So they're not knocked on the ground. It always takes more time to do the right thing. That's why people usually don't do the right thing. But, see, now I'm happy. Now I won't lose any of those. And I won't have to search for them on the ground if I knocked them off of there. Okay, so I think these are the right ones. Silver. I'll show you why. If you've never done this before. Okay, nice, success. Okay, so I'll show you. Can you guys see that? It has holes, 2 holes. And this tool has these little nipples right here on it. Put that in those holes. that doesn't come apart. I mean, we got to try to get this thing off of here. I don't know how we're going to do that. Looks like it should come off, though. Okay, next step is we're going to put a stripping gel all over these metal parts and take the paint off. And that'll take probably a half hour to sit. So we'll come back when it's ready to be scraped off. I'll clean all these parts up and we'll get to the next part, stripping. Just wanted to show you guys how nasty this was. It's all rusted, and I've been using this, a super penetrant, and just pouring it in here like this. And letting it just swim in that, and then trying to break it free. Look, I got it to move a little bit. So I'm going to just let it sit. I've been hardcore Thor action on it, but yeah, hopefully it works. Super penetrant hasn't failed me yet, so I'm hoping that if I put enough in here. Because I distinctly remember this thing rotating. So let's see what happens. Okay, so all the metal parts that we're not gonna paint, we're gonna clean first. So I got this bowl. It's from Taco Bell's Power Bowl, Steak Power Bowl. Damn, those things are so good. Anyways, so take all the parts that you're not going to paint. There's all these inside metal parts, bearings, all this bullshit. Put it all in here. Nuts, lock washers. You get the picture. It's all the metal parts that you're not repainting. So whatever that is, you decide what it is. You can paint everything if you want. It's up to you. Okay, so these are the things that we can't, and I can't fit these in here, obviously. And then what we're going to take is Goo Gone. It's a citrus degreaser. The spray part doesn't work, so it's kind of fucked, but we're going to just sprinkle it on here. Just get these parts all covered in this stuff and let them sit in here. And I'll rotate them from time to time just to get all the crud off of them. Okay. And maybe we can take some of this. So yeah, note to self, don't break the spray nozzle on your spray bottle because it makes things so much easier for you. Okay. Now we wait. Okay, so we are ready to strip this metal of its paint. And the product we're going to use today is, citrus strip. So it's safe, and that's what we're going to use. Plus, we can use it indoors. So let's do that. Let's give this a good shake. But before we put this on, I'm going to address this issue. I can't take this off. I don't want to damage it, and I don't know how I could replace it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that painter's frog tape, put it over here, and who cares if I have to touch this surrounding parts up by hand. At least I won't damage this. So I want to do that first. Well, some good news, for sure, is that this is the improved formula, so I'll be able to sleep at night tonight, knowing that. And this is all you do, you just paint it on here. You can do this with wood, like if you're refinishing cabinets or whatever. And it just smells like oranges. Well, it's been a while. We're going to find out what's going to go on with this. Nice. Okay. Got all sorts of things. That. This. And these. So, let's dig in. Brass for metal, nylon for tile, and steel for rust, paint, and scale. Interesting. Let's go with brass, which is for metal. And I'm not wearing any gloves because I want to show that it's a safe product. Okay, so you get the idea. I'm going to keep scraping. I'm going to get all this junk off of here. And then I'm going to rinse this off, and then we're supposed to use a mineral spirit or paint thinner wash to wipe all this residue and get it oil free also. So that's what's going to happen after this, and I will see you back here, and hopefully by the next time we see each other, it'll be time to paint. And hopefully Michigan will be cooperative and allow us at least a warm day to dry the paint. Okay, see you soon. Okay, so the next step is we'll rinse the parts that were in the citrus degreaser off, and then we'll put them in hot, soapy water. The hotter the water, the better. Okay, so as you can see, I got all this cleaned off with that stripper. It took all night and a couple applications, but it came off really good. So now what I want to do is do a final wash with mineral spirits, or it could be a paint thinner, something that'll take the rest of the oil and stuff off. All right, so what I want to do is just give them a bath. Where's my brush? You can use brush or these. We might end up using both of them. So hopefully this has taught you guys something, or you've learned something, I mean, from doing this. Whether it's that you don't want to ever do this, or that it inspires you to do something, a project on your own. Or maybe you might even have a hydraulic jack that's all effed up and you want to fix it. It's really not that hard to do. At least this one wasn't. Oh man, I love playing with chemicals. It's so much fun. Obviously this gives off some fumes, so you might want to do it in a ventilated area, like I can, or you can see that I'm outside. This is just to rinse all the residual stuff off of there and get finger oil and what have you. Just so the paint can stick better. That's what this is about. Adhesion, I think, is the word that we're looking for. Okay. Good job. Now we'll just let this dry. I'll go get a rag, wipe some of it off, and we'll go to our next step, which is priming. All right. Something I forgot to mention is these parts right here. These are the parts that these are the parts that we're not going to paint. So what I want to do is I want to just, you can see it's just old, not old, it's just motor oil. And really you can put anything on here that you want. I just wanted to coat the metal in some kind of oil and have it soaking in it, lubricating it, while we're doing the priming and painting and stuff like that. Why should the painted parts have all the fun, right guys? Right. And this'll, yeah. Just coat all this stuff in oil. We're gonna wipe it off when we go to assemble. I just want it all to be nice and lubricated. This will take any type of rust and junk off of here too. All right, we are ready. So the parts are dry. We're going to use a primer and all right, let's let that dry. And when we come back, whoa, you bastard. Fucking whore. First color on our list, black. Here's the paint I picked out. Fluorescent green. This paint is total garbage, as far as I'm concerned. My rating is the lowest because it keeps spraying in a streak instead of spraying normal. It'll spray like a line, so then you have a bunch of lines. It's total junk. Rust-Oleum proved me wrong. I bet you can't. Watch, I'll even show you on video how garbagey this paint is. Worst choice for sure. But fuck. Giant glob of paint right there. Yeah, just totally unhappy with this product for sure. A big 2 thumbs down. Super frustrating. Whatever. Okay, so just got this one last piece to do. Give it a little mineral spirit bath. Do this. Okay, the time has come for us to put this together. Okay, so the jack is fully assembled. And now it's time to repair its problem. We're going to use this product, which is a Michigan product, and I like to support any local Michigan business. Bars Leaks Jack Oil. That's what we're going to use. The only complaint I have or request from the manufacturer is it'd be nice to have a red tip on here, or tip to close this, because once I cut it and I remove this, there's no way of stopping it from leaking out if it drops over. So I mean, I got it from Amazon, so I mean, maybe you can blame Amazon for taking them off, but I really think that there should be a cap on here. Just a request. Okay, so let's take this off, and this is the hole right here. What we're going to do is just put as much of this oil in there as we can until it seeps out. We're going to plug it, then we're going to cycle it about 4 or 5 times, all the way up, all the way down, over and over. And then we're going to be able to check to see if we need to add more. If there's any air in the system, it'll come out. So that's the plan. We'll need to snip this. Oops, just poured all over the fucking place. So this design obviously isn't the greatest. Okay. What a horrible mess I've made. And you probably will too when you go to do this. So don't think that I'm the only one that's capable of such things. Okay. Enough of that. Let's put the plug on. Okay. Next. Okay, so you can see with this professional photography light that's bright shining on this, that this is the color it turned out. Here's the product I used, remember? Rust-Oleum fluorescent. And here's the color that it should be. And the color it is. So it'll tell you if you want to use it or not. For me, it seems like it's a lot darker than fluorescent. And what it does remind me of is, if you guys have ever watched the Trailer Park Boys, the Green Bastard from Parts Unknown. So that gave me a great idea. And I've got this tape. And I'm going to customize this Man vs. Machine in honor of the Green Bastard. Decent! Okay, one last thing we need to do, and that's we need to put this thing right here on top of here. And to do that, what we want to do is spray this with soapy water. Got some soapy water. Get that all covered in that, and then this end too. Just make sure you spray all this real good. And slip her on, just like that. Done. Quick tip on how to fix the problem is you save this and you insert it back in here. I mean, it's a pain in the ass because you'll have to pull it out, but at least this thing won't leak. Or put tape or something on top of that as a cap. Here is what it looked like before.